Just imagine this. You're at the park with your family. It's a nice sunny day out, and you're just enjoying your time, spending time with your friends and family. And then all of a sudden, this unwanted urge and feeling overcomes you. It ruins your time at the park because you're so hooked and focused on that issue. You quite literally are incapable of enjoying your time in the present moment. This is what many people go through who have anxiety disorders, as they're severely suffering and not being able to get over their intrusive thoughts and anxiety. If this sounds like an issue you have struggled with, then this video is for you. What you learn here today is how to overcome your anxiety with this one step. It has helped me go from not being able to even socialize due to my anxiety to having an above average mental health and being capable of controlling my thoughts and anxiety. But before we get into how I got there, we have to understand what an anxiety disorder and what anxiety is. Anxiety is a feeling of fear and uneasiness. You tend to feel it around your body, and it usually just comes from overthinking. It's a signal from our body to push us to go do something. For example, our ancestors had anxiety over whether or not they would have food for the next day, or whether or not they'd be eaten by a lion or a tiger. However, nowadays, we tend to get regular anxiety from our workplace, school, or future events. For example, if you're a student, a lot of students have anxiety over test dates or presentations. Or if you're in the workplace, you tend to have anxiety over a project that is due soon. Again, these feelings of anxiety are very normal to have. You're constantly overthinking, you're constantly fearing things that really should not be feared. Like for me, for example, I had a lot of anxiety around my dog. I really care about my dog and I don't want her to get hurt. I know it sounds stupid, but if you have anxiety, you'll understand. Anxiety is not rational, and especially with an anxiety disorder, it tends to grapple on things you really care about. So yeah, I had anxiety over my dog, and I was just always scared about what would happen to my dog. When she's home alone, I'm scared, what will happen to her? Will she be okay? Is she hungry? Is she gonna die? These things ran through my mind constantly, and it took over my mind. These thoughts, they take over your mind with an anxiety disorder, so much so that you cannot enjoy your present moment and you cannot enjoy what you're doing. So if we go back to that example, a person with an anxiety disorder at the park, let's say the thoughts overtake him, he's constantly thinking of that issue, that he's not in the present moment, he's in his mind and he's just not there. He's in his mind. So anyways, how did I go from that always anxious to perfectly normal? The best and fastest way to beat your anxiety is to meditate. I know that this is not the answer you wanted to hear. However, just hear me out. An anxiety disorder is being in your mind all the time. That's quite literally what it is. You're overthinking. The way to beat that and to counteract that is to not overthink. Meditation is that solution. Meditation is when you sit down, or you can do this walking, you can do this sitting down, whatever you'd be doing, but it's to be mindful and to be in the present moment and to dismiss your thoughts. You're quite literally just dismissing your intrusive thoughts, accepting the thought, just saying yes, and being in the present moment. So instead of fighting your thoughts and overthinking things and being worried, instead, you're relaxing, you're letting go of the thought, and you're just sitting there. I've been doing this for a couple of months now, and I've seen some significant growth. I started off doing meditation for around 1 to 2 minutes a day, just going on a walk and just trying to be present. But now I'm doing 4 to 5 minutes a day, 2 times a day. And I do one when I go walking. I try to meditate while walking, and then I do meditation sitting down before I go to bed. I know it sounds cliche to say, oh, meditation. Trust me, guys, if you're properly doing meditation and you're actually trying to improve your meditation, it's gonna show in your mental health. Like, it's kind of like the gym, right? At first, you're not gonna see your body change after just going once to the gym. But after a couple months of working out and really applying yourself to the gym, you'll start to notice, oh crap, my chest is developing. Oh my God, my shoulders are getting bigger. Same thing with this. Slowly or surely, you're gonna start noticing that you're more in the present moment, you're more relaxed, and you're gonna stop overthinking. So now that you know how to beat anxiety, you probably wanna know how to fix your total mental health. If you wanna learn how to do that, check this video right here. Peace.